Why do I love nature so much? We're made of it. It is the essence of who we are. You know, there's animals in the background that really represent the beauty of the animal kingdom and the plant kingdom that we're a part of. Why do I think that there is so much chronic dis-ease and mental illness? We've detached from our home. We've detached from who we really are. We live inside buildings and obviously we require them for shelter, but I know that in recent times, people being able to get out of the office, out of the bright fluoro lights and the sitting in front of a computer hunched for 8 hours a day, they felt so much better. To be connecting with their family, to be connecting with their tribe, and fundamentally to be soaking up the medicine that is all around us. All around us. The sun. We forget that the sun gives life to everything in the world and our body soaks it up. For us to actually access vitamin D, for that to be created within, a fundamental element of that is the sun. The sun is one of the biggest influences on our microbiome. What's our microbiome? Our gut bacteria. Our gut bacteria, there's more of them than there are of us, our other cells in the body. They're like little knights that look after the kingdom that is our digestive system. And one of the biggest ways that they are supported and that they thrive is through adequate sunlight. We see that we've entered really ultra sterile environments where there's so much soap and so much cleaning, and obviously that served its purpose to increase our lifespans. However, we've lost touch with the dirt. We've lost touch with the ground. Why do I walk barefoot? Well, I want to be soaking up the positive ions of the earth. When we're indoors all day long, looking at computers, surrounded by phones and Wi-Fi, that's a lot of electromagnetic frequencies. Now that used to be like woo-woo stuff. Oh, that's a bit out there. It's now completely recognized in functional medicine. In integrative medicine with doctors, they will recommend to clients, what's your usage of technology like? Are you surrounded by large amounts of EMFs, as I'm getting bitten here? I know with mold, for example, which can be an environmental toxin in people's homes, that can be significantly increased and it can become quite overactive in the presence of EMF. What's EMF come from? Phones, Wi-Fi, all of these forms of technology, 5G, 4G. And this is where nature offsets that. For every 1 hour of technology, it is recommended that we receive at least 15 minutes of nature exposure. In Japan, they call it forest bathing. The trees themselves, they actually release chemicals that decrease blood pressure, that increase parasympathetic activation. And it's all right around the corner. This is only 5 minutes from my home. It may look luscious, but there's been times where I've lived just by the park. So if you can get to the park, you can get into nature. It's the final thing I'll leave with, that I've said to clients, if you're depressed, go and try and be depressed in nature. Try your hardest. If you're feeling anxious, go and try to do that in nature and we'll see how you feel. So, invitation.